probably impact a little bit. Right now we're on the table talking, so.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5.
While the tariffs on China continue, how are local Asian markets dealing with the change? We're asking questions and getting answers.
In the meantime,
President Trump today announced a 90-day pause on certain tariffs, sending the Dow Jones shooting up 2,000 points within minutes. I'm Christiane Cordero with the latest from Washington. Coming up.
Also ahead, new details from the NTSB on the deadly helicopter crash in Dayton.
and Stacy is here.
And we had a gorgeous day today. How long is it going to last? I'll give you all the details coming up. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Midweek now, good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. The Dow Jones shot up more than 2,000 points within minutes today when President Trump announced a 90-day pause on certain tariffs. The pause does not apply to China, which the president says is now subject to even steeper tariffs following their retaliatory tariff increase today. ABC's Christiane Cordero has the latest.
1 week ago, the president announced sweeping new tariffs in a Rose Garden ceremony dubbed Liberation Day. Today, a social media post reversed course. After 1 week of stocks falling with trillions of dollars lost because of President Trump's sweeping tariffs against trading partners, today, a social media post reversed course. The Dow closing up almost 3,000 points following Trump's announcement that he will pause tariffs for 90 days as he negotiates with various countries.
I thought that people were jumping a little bit out of line. They were getting yippy, you know? They were getting a little bit yippy, a little bit afraid.
One country is exempt from Trump's 90-day pause, China. China today announced retaliatory 84% tariffs in response to Trump's 104% levy on goods imported from China. Trump punching back, raising that to 125%.
Last year, China made $1 trillion off trade with the United States. That's not right. And now I've reversed it.
On Capitol Hill, some Republican members of Congress have said they appreciate the president addressing long-standing trade deficits, but are concerned about the escalating trade war.
When we get into a trade war, usually the first pawn in the trade war is agriculture.
Fifth-generation farmer Ryan McInthune worries about what a disruption to demand would mean for his Minnesota soybean farm. The state's Soybean Growers Association says around 1 in 4 rows here are sent to China.
Wondering what tomorrow's going to bring to make ends meet in times like these. I mean, we're already below cost of production on soybeans.
The tariffs that stand are still expected to drive prices up on everyday goods. One example, the latest iPhone is expected to cost at least $600 more within the year. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
All right, back here at home with Chinese tariffs continuing on, we wanted to see how that's impacting local grocery stores. So we went out looking for answers. We spent the afternoon with the owners of Golden Dragon Asian Market. They are located on Clearwater in Kennewick. They have been serving Tri-City area customers for over 30 years. The owner told us he's monitoring the situation closely because he does indeed import goods from China specifically, but says customers do not need to worry too much.
Well, my business probably impact a little bit. Oh, I tell a lot of people not to worry. Right now we're on the table talking, so. And just do what normal, what we doing. My price here is always the same.
Chung said he also has a 90-day supply of everything and will look to import other items from nearby places like Vietnam, Thailand, and the Philippines.
All right, time now for a first check of weather. Very spring-like today, right?
It sure is. Beautiful out. Our flowers at our house continuing to grow. I know you've got some strawberries on the way.
Well, not yet. Obviously, no strawberries yet, but the patch is sprouting.
That's what it is.
So that's really exciting.
Very exciting. So let's check in with Stacy Lee now. She has a first look at our first alert weather. What's happening?
It's just beautiful today. Gorgeous weather and going to be pretty calm and quiet overall tonight. This is what it looks like outside right now in our Legends Casino Skycam on Columbia Point. 64 degrees, so nice and warm out there. Winds are light at 6 and our sunset at 7:36 tonight. So enjoy, soak that in. Temperatures really nice all through the area. Pleasant in the 50s and 60s all through the region. For tonight, we're going to drop down in the 40s, staying above that freezing level. That's nice. Overall quiet. However, the winds are going to start picking up late and overnight, especially in the foothills of the Blues, Walla Walla, Pendleton area. Take a look at the next 3 days. You're going to enjoy the warmest day of the week, Thursday, a little bit overcast in Yakima. You'll see a few clouds in Tri-Cities and some breezy winds for the next couple of days, but I'll take it. 70s dropping back to the 60s into the weekend. A little more turbulent as you get closer to the foothills of the Blues with those breezy winds there in Walla Walla. And we'll see those breezy, gusty winds in Hermiston with a few clouds lingering. So again, be prepared for those winds to pick up overnight. Breezy and some mountain showers coming across the area. Any of those showers that make it over the Cascades, we could see a sprinkle or two later on Thursday. But overall, get ready for a nice weekend ahead. Austin, Wendy.
Thank you, Stacy. Tonight, new information in the deadly helicopter crash near Dayton last month. The National Transportation Safety Board just released its preliminary report. They said pilot Matt Tarter applied herbicide to a field and was heading to another area to do the same. The crash happened around 12:30 in the afternoon when the Bell 206B2 was damaged after hitting electrical cables and terrain near Mountain Home Park. Tarter's cell phone placed an automated call to 911 that included his GPS coordinates. The crash site was within a canyon roughly 1,000 feet deep with frayed wires and severed cable due to the 3 electrical cables that crossed that area. Sadly, Tarter did not survive.
Take a look at this overturned vehicle knocking out power to one community, but officials say it could have been much worse. You see that car right there. This happened last night in Findlay at East Perkins and South Dague Road. Officials tell us a vehicle somehow flipped on its top and crashed into a power pole. We're told the driver was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The passenger was evaluated by medics at the scene. Benton PUD came out to restore power. The Benton County Sheriff's Office is now investigating the cause of the crash. Turning to a crime alert, a man was arrested after attempting to rob a woman at a Tri-Cities area bank late Tuesday night. It happened right here at the Bank of America on West Kennewick Avenue. The victim was trying to withdraw her money at the walk-up ATM before walking back to her vehicle. Police say 49-year-old Eugene Banks approached her and demanded money and punched her in the face before stealing her purse and running from the scene. Thanks to an eyewitness, the man was later arrested after a containment area was immediately set up with SWAT units, a drone, and canines on the hunt.
We would just tell residents to make sure you're aware of your surroundings. If you can, go with multiple people to an ATM. Make sure it's in a lit area. Make sure you know who's standing behind you, who's following you. And if it's a situation where you feel uncomfortable, there's nothing wrong with going to another ATM.
Officers say they were able to locate Banks in the backyard of a nearby home where he was arrested. The man was booked into the Benton County Jail on suspicion of first-degree robbery. The victim is now recovering at home.
Representative Dan Newhouse introduced a House resolution recognizing the 60th anniversary of the Pacific Northwest National Laboratory. Newhouse referred to PNNL as one of the most influential national laboratories in the country. He credited its contribution to improving the electric grid and nuclear weapons detection. Representatives Susan DelBene and Kim Schreier joined in on introducing the legislation.
State workers from all across the Evergreen State are holding a number of rallies today, the largest being at the state capitol in Olympia. But we were at the Kennewick one, which happened during the lunch hour today on the 500 block of North Moraine Street. That is outside a local location of Washington state offices. This is all part of the Washington for All, not just the rich movement. Workers say they are defending against cuts, furloughs, healthcare clawbacks, and what they are calling just flat-out assaults on bargaining rights.
We are out here to raise awareness for the Washington state budgeting, which has proposed furloughs for state workers. So we want to raise public awareness around that.
And there are people higher up that aren't being forced to take a pay cut, and that's not fair to us. We're the ones with boots on the ground.
Another local protest will happen again tonight, but in Richland from 5:30 until 7:30 p.m. at John Dam Plaza.
Tonight in Yakima, former Governor Jay Inslee will participate in a town hall, and you are welcome to attend. It's at 6 p.m. at the Yakima Convention Center. Also in attendance, the Washington Democrats chair, community leader Maria Beltran, registered nurse Jacob Garcia, and a U.S. Army veteran. Panelists say they will deliver prepared remarks and take questions from randomly selected members of the audience. This is a free event, and again, it gets started in less than an hour at 6 p.m. Well, families in Kennewick gear up for a weekend of outdoor fun. Kids Fishing Day is back at Columbia Park for its 25th year. Thousands of trout were added to the Columbia Park fishing pond this week to help prepare for this big event. Kids ages 5 to 14 are invited to cast a line. No fishing license needed. Bait is included, and every child who participates gets a free rod and reel. The event's founder says the best part is the excitement it brings to families.
The kids' smiles and the excitement that they have, because a lot of them, it's the first fish they've ever caught. And mom and dad are happy because they don't have to clean them. We clean them for them and everything.
Hey, there you go. We should have led with that, right, Austin? Get your attention there. The pond will remain closed through Sunday to help prepare for the Derby. And there's more than just fish on the line. Some trout are specially tagged, and catching one of those could win you a prize.
All right, Apple Valley News Now live at 5 is just getting started. Still ahead, Brian Kohberger back in court today.
Plus, port commissioners met with community members to discuss upcoming projects. We'll tell you what is moving forward.
And as we leave you to break, here's a live picture from Yakima. Look at that, 62 degrees on this wonderful Wednesday. We'll call it that because it's just so nice out there. Stacey Lee is coming back with a full look at your first alert weather forecast.
Seems like everyone's going country these days. Let me show you how it's done. Yep, that Nashville hot sweet heat is here on my 100% all-white meat popcorn chicken starting at $5.99. Tastes good to go country. Get so much more.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Got a birthday coming up, celebrating a big win, or just want to gather the crew for a pizza and a good time? For decades, Hubby's Pizza has been the go-to spot for family, friends, and fun. Reserve your table and bring the whole gang. Kids, family, teammates, whoever loves great pizza and good vibes. Dig into your favorite pizza, hit up the fresh salad bar, and let the kids have a blast in the arcade. And if the party's at your place, no problem. Hubby's now delivers through Grubhub and DoorDash. A community tradition, a place to celebrate. Acquire the Hubby's habit today.
Do you like this one? I think this is my favorite. Okay. Hon, what do you think of this one?
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
Wow, is this going to be ready in time for the baby?
Absolutely.
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs. Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower update.
At the Pacific Clinic, we understand the juggle of parenthood. That's why the PC is your one-stop shop for all your health, sports, and medical needs. Schedule your appointments around your favorite group fitness classes and use our on-site childcare services.
From women's health to care for your little ones, we practice a comprehensive approach to keep your family feeling great.
With our quick and convenient scheduling, we'll get you in within the same week, often the next day. Call us today at 509-783-5465.
Dear unbreakable spirit, when the terrain is gnarly, you steady us. When obstacles are ahead, you lift us. When the turf is hostile, you inspire us. Own a legend. Toyota Trucks. Toyota has the best resale value of all brands according to Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Some people think going country is cheesy. I agree. Like deliciously cheesy. Yep, your favorite mozzarella sticks are back. Now with that Nashville hot sweet heat, starting at $3.50. Get so much more under $4.
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Jay Dalia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
Well, Welcome back, everybody. Leaders from our region's port districts came together to update the public on several projects set to reshape the Tri-Cities. Port of Kennewick commissioners approved a deal with Blue Chart to build out the first 5 phases. The project will include at least 12 unique home designs and up to 36 variations, all while sticking to the overall vision for the space.
The residential needs to be blended in seamlessly with the other opportunities, the other retail and commercial.
The first phase alone represents a nearly $5 million investment with roads, fountains, parks, and more already in place. Additional funding is expected. Coming up on the news at 6 tonight, Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen will have more on how the Port of Pasco and Benton are making strides in the community. Defense lawyers and prosecutors in a quadruple murder case facing off in a Boise, Idaho courtroom today. At issue here, the admissibility of key evidence in the high-profile Kohberger murder case.
And the judge, setting the overall tone in no uncertain terms, told them to follow the rules or, quote, "I'll shut you down." Laura Aguirre reports in continuing coverage.
Mr. Kohberger sits here today. He's innocent, and it's up to the state to bring evidence and a jury to decide if that's different.
Defense lawyers for Brian Kohberger, who's charged with murdering 4 University of Idaho students in 2022, in court today, asking a judge for strict rules on how prosecutors can present their case.
We intend to conduct our trial professionally.
Attorneys are arguing over the use of evidence such as crime scene photos and videos, DNA and other forensics findings, phone records, and text exchanges between surviving housemates, down to the language used by witnesses and attorneys.
Our request is that the court not allow the state to label him in testimony as a psychopath or a sociopath.
That if there are questions about anything that we do, that there will be a timely objection and the court can address it in that fashion.
With respect to inflammatory evidence, I don't know what that is until I see it.
Judge Stephen Hippler set the ground rules early.
I will tell you that the one thing that will get my dander up quickly is either counsel attempting to argue outside the one opportunity they have to argue in a case like this, which is closing. I'm going to order that you follow the rules.
Kohberger faces 4 counts of first-degree murder. After he was indicted, a judge entered not guilty pleas on his behalf. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty, but defense lawyers say Kohberger's autism spectrum disorder diagnosis should disqualify him from that. Trial is set to begin in August. I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Kohberger's attorneys argue the prosecution has wrongly turned over an insurmountable amount of discovery too close to the trial date, unfairly setting up the defense to be unprepared. It's unclear if Judge Hippler will rule from the bench during the hearing or release his decisions in a written order later.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, I hope you're enjoying today. Absolutely gorgeous. We do see our windmills moving up in the hills just outside of Kennewick this evening. Yakima Fed Skycam, 64 degrees, or feels like temp 64. Winds are light. That's been a really nice change after we've had some blustery days. But get ready, the winds are going to return, not getting a break from that. We'll get to that in a minute. Enjoy these temperatures. Look at that, 60s all through the area, nice and warm, even up at the mountains, Snoqualmie and White Pass, both at 45 degrees, 48 up at Tollgate, so a nice sunny day. Now, our next weather maker tomorrow, again, an upper level system track moving through, mainly impacting the west side of the state. Going to bring some more mountain showers, the Olympic Peninsula getting saturated once again. Some of those showers will be some snowflakes, and if any of it makes it over the mountains, we could see a sprinkle or 2 in our area. It's not showing up on the Futurecast model too much, but again, it kind of breaks apart and moves just past the Columbia Basin, and it moves to the north towards Spokane. They have better chances of seeing some showers up that way. But overall, once that passes through, get ready for clear conditions. And pollen counts, I was like, woo, I've been rubbing my eyes all day. Look at this, way up there, 11.2. That's on Friday. So pollen levels very, very high. If you're sniffling, sneezing, having itchy eyes, that is why. And those pollen counts will remain high because we're going to see some breezy winds coming back in the next couple of days. Temperatures tonight going to be down in the 40s, well above the freezing level. 45 Walla Walla, 44 Tri-Cities, 43 Sunnyside, 42 in Yakima. Warmer temperatures are on the way. In fact, we're going to see above average temperatures to the south of our area, but we're going to start feeling that warmth headed our way, at least for a brief moment any day. Anyway, 72 is our big warm up in Tri-Cities tomorrow. Breezy winds on and off throughout the day, and then we're going to drop back down. We have a cold front moving in. It's going to bring some unsettled weather into the weekend, but lower elevations not looking too bad other than a few clouds and some breezy winds. Yakima hitting just under 74 tomorrow. A slight chance of rain again. That's if any of those showers can make it over the Cascades into the Yakima Valley. Taking a peek at Ellensburg, going to see some gusty winds. That's going to be where we're going to majorly see those winds, as well as the Wallowas and to the Grand Ronde Valley. But to enjoy those warmer temperatures. Those chilly overnight lows come back though on Saturday and Sunday night. Walla Walla 72. It's going to be beautiful there tomorrow. More chances of rain a little closer to the foothills of the Blues, but pretty low chances at that. Let's take a peek at Hermiston. Again, fairly nice day, a little overcast, a very slight chance of rain for the next couple days. That's that unsettled, but those breezy winds will stick around, but I see lots of sunshine in the forecast. And the good news is we'll see those 70-degree temperatures coming back. All right, let's count down some important days headed our way. We're just 11 days away from Easter, guys. 13 days until Earth Day. 32 days till Mother's Day, and 47 till we hit that Memorial Day weekend. So good stuff.
The unofficial start of summer, right?
The unofficial, yeah, the pre. But yeah, things are looking good weather-wise. So.
Oh my gosh, I was enjoying it so much. I was outside all morning with the kids and just kind of hanging out in the sun. I even got a little, I don't want to say like too hot. It was that nice out. It was so enjoyable. It was very pleasant.
That warm day tomorrow, then a little bit of a cool off, but seasonal temperatures, we'll say.
Yeah, no, I'm loving it. Kids are enjoying it. It's
I
great.
see so many people on Facebook posting pictures of their flowers and just the changes in the air. We can feel it, so.
Yeah. That's right. That's right.
Stacey, thank you. I've got the spotlight from Yakima Police when we come back.
The 3-Degree Guarantee, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Looking for a trusted professional to guide you through your real estate endeavors? Carrie Lundgren with River Realty is ready to guide you through the process. As a lifelong Tri-Cities resident with 35 years real estate experience, she has the knowledge, dedication, and enthusiasm to make your real estate dreams come true. Whether you are buying your first home, moving up or scaling back, or looking for an investment, she has got you covered. Call Carrie today at 509-948-0580 and start making your dreams a reality.
At US Cellular, we're celebrating our customers, like JP here. It's a special event. Us days.
Yeah, we get special rewards and exclusive deals, and it's only for US Cellular customers. It's like we got our own special club.
Should we show them?
Us days at US Cellular. Right now, our customers can get $1,200 off any phone plus $500 off any tablet.
Let's go for a walk. Let's go for a ride. Whether you're shaping up a small yard or taking on serious acreage, let's go the distance. Shop in-store and online for 0% financing and instant rebates on select Steel mowers. Steel. Let's go mow.
Which automaker employs the most hourly workers in the country? Ford. Which automaker assembles the most vehicles in the country? Ford. That's not a coincidence. It's a commitment. A commitment Ford dealers share by offering employee pricing across a full lineup of Ford vehicles.
Now get employee pricing available across a full lineup of Ford trucks and SUVs. Employee pricing, you pay what we pay. Only from your local Ford dealer.
In 1997, my father-in-law, John Ramsey, started this business. We took it from 2.5 acres. Now we're 22 acres.
What separates us is you're not just a number when you walk in the door.
Professional, on time. They answer all my questions.
If you're looking for a high-quality trailer at the right price, this is the place.
It feels like a home away from home.
I can guarantee when you buy an RV from us, you are part of the Broadmoor family.
At Broadmoor RV,
we make camping fun!
Bad back? Get Good Feet with the personalized arch support system from the Good Feet store. Clinically proven to provide significant pain relief in only 4 weeks. Good Feet, good life. The Good Feet store. Book your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
All right, weeknights at 5 right here on Apple Valley News Now. I bring you the spotlight. Tonight, it comes from Yakima, the police department celebrating 2 promotions earlier this morning. These are pictures from the event. A big congratulations to Captain Chad Janis and Captain Matt Sutton. Have an idea for the spotlight? It's easy. You can nominate someone too. If you know somebody making a difference in our community, just send me an email, areed@applevalleyNewsNow.com. We'll have one final look at your weather with Stacy up next.
The Seattle Kraken meet Las Vegas live in the desert Thursday on Apple Valley News Now.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222. Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
We're here with what's new this morning. What's happening now?
And what's next for you?
Breaking news you need to know.
The latest forecast.
So you're all ready for the day. Get what's new, what's now,
and what's next. Because we're on all morning long. Good morning, America.
And Good Morning Northwest.
Put some good in your morning with the #1 most watched morning TV station in town.
Now that's good. At Fred's, discover the largest selection of in-stock, get-it-today inventory in our region. Introducing the new Electrolux 700 Series Alpine Green Washer and Dryer, an industry-exclusive 2 ways to sanitize. Remove bacteria and sanitize your way with the Cold Sanitize option, paired with Lysol Laundry Sanitizer, or use the NSF-certified Hot Sanitize setting, the most efficient washer on the market. We sell appliances, only appliances.
Lights, music, magic. At Giza Powerhouse Theater in Walla Walla, the stage comes alive with electrifying concerts, Broadway-style productions, side-splitting comedy, and unforgettable performances. This isn't just a theater, it's a destination for world-class entertainment in Eastern Washington. From the moment the curtain rises, you'll be swept into the extraordinary. Don't miss your chance to experience it all. Get your tickets now online. Giza Powerhouse Theater, where every show is a showstopper.
Hit by a big truck in bad weather? There's a law that says truck drivers have a legal duty to use extreme caution when driving in hazardous conditions. Hit by a big truck? I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Jade Elliott grew up in Richland, graduated from Washington State, and got her first job in Spokane. After working in Salt Lake and Seattle, she's back in the Mid-Columbia, bringing the news home on Good Morning Northwest from Apple Valley News Now. On your side.
Always on your side.
Next, E.T. John Hamm and Olivia Munn's double date night. Plus, only E.T. can take you to the set of Viola Davis's presidential debut. Then, our exclusive with Angel Carter and Soleil Moon Frye. Next, E.T.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
And welcome back. We wait for this every night, the viewer photo of the day. Come take a look at your screen right now from Rick Zimmerman. This is Red and Rattlesnake Mountains with the Saddle Mountains off in the distance. Great view. Obviously did a hike somewhere to get that photo, so good job, Rick.
Beautiful blue skies, though.
Beautiful skies, a few clouds, very, very nice. All right, QR code on the right side of your screen. Snap that, put your phone up there. It'll take you right to the landing page to load your photo, or simply go to applevalleyNewsNow.com, click on the weather tab. All right, let's plan your day tomorrow. It's going to be the warmest day of the week. A few clouds with a very slight chance of a shower. More than likely, we won't see any rain in the lower elevations tomorrow, but looking pretty good outside. And look at those temperatures in the 70s. And then guess what, guys? We'll cool back down as we head towards the weekend. But the weekend overall looking pretty nice through the region. Very temperate. Those are pretty average temperatures for this time of year. You could see some showers Friday or Saturday, though, in Walla Walla. So enjoy.
Sounds picture perfect.
There you go.
I'm ready for this. I'm here for this. All right. That'll do it for us. Thanks so much for joining us.
World News is next. We're back at 6. Hoping your news is good news.
Have a great evening.